He thinks that, the governor also said is how leadership, he says, I don't blame the military, they've done well in spite of all the challenges they face, considering the circumstances they're in, they've done well. What I blame is we, the leaders, or something to that effect. And some people are saying, if you look at the different levels of leadership, have they done well, or can they do more in terms of what they're doing? People are also pointing fingers at the governor as well, as to say, what have you two done, in helping quell the crisis? Can you help us, look at the different levels of leadership, what they're doing and what they could be doing even better to help, the military achieve their target?
Good. Governor Shetima said we,
yes.
All-encompassing, himself inclusive. When it comes to leadership is about so many things, not the least of which is sacrifice. You see, the Boko Haram didn't fall out of the sky. The Boko Haram is actually what you can call a compendium of so many remote happenstances. If we go back to decompose the Boko Haram to its very initial genesis, there were actually political talks that later went haywire. There were political thugs who later perceived of themselves as kingmakers. And if we could put somebody in power, then we actually are the power. And now they have decided to design the kind of power they want. And based on certain structural, functional, and political dysfunctionalities, they say we're not getting this, we're not getting that, this is not moving well, so let's turn it to a Muslim state. Okay? The powers that be, their ex-sponsors turned against them. So we are now seeing a situation where they've gone rogue. There is an armed forces that is actually going to handle them if allowed swiftly. But then the political intrigues involved makes a lot of pussyfooting imperative. Don't forget the generals, to the Chief of Army Staff, with all due respect, are subjects of a civil dispensation. Let me take you back again in history. Once upon a time, a certain General Buhari was the GOC 3rd Armored Division. That was during Alhaji Shehu Shagari's time. And Cameroon actually tested our wheel on the borders of, was it Gongola State then? Or somewhere around there. And what did this GOC do? Though it was wrong. But the soldier in him set him marching one of our brigades 30 kilometers or so into Cameroon. He sat his brigade there. And we started talking about leaving Cameroon, not even there having incourse into ours. Now I tell you, if you can just unleash the army, if we can take the politics and the intrigues out of it, that business will be closed in their mic.